Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Outer Worlds. Last we left off, we found out that Bellhop Owen, as well as Spencer Woolrich, poisoned Halcyon Helen, and we are trying to find out why. So let us go find the Bellhop. We also got a little bit closer for the clue, and we had some thugs hired to try and take me out. Nothing a little intimidation couldn't hurt them, so that was good. Got him easy. And now we are, what section of Eridanos? We are heading to the wilderness area. We also have a couple other main missions, but there's two of them. We have somebody called the Prophet of Profitability, and they might have something to do with Helen's murder. We also had a Rizzo's Ranger mascot that was searching through my penthouse. We have to go meet him, and he was sent by Black Hole Birdie, which is another person on... I believe that's her... Wait, is that the name? Double check. Black Hole Birdie was... Yeah, no. For the life of me, I can't remember what her husband's name was. It wasn't Woolwich.
Did you hear that someone told
Was it not Black Hole Birdie? Shit. Damn, I'll have to try and remember that. So this is another area of the island. Or planet. Wonder what that is. Oh. We got a couple enemies here. Nice. Phew. Ah, crap. Bellhop Owens is dead. He has something. What do you have? Listen to it. Damn it. Inventory. Quest items. Here we go. A list of guest special requests. Some drinks and food items. And tellingly, a recently fulfilled request for a fresh Terra Ray bile gland from one Spencer Woolridge. Oh ho ho! We got you on the ropes, you son of a bitch. Do we need to go this way? No, doesn't look like it. Yeah, you know what? I'm a little curious, actually. Maybe let's head over across this. See what the hell they got going on. You sons of bitches. You got me. Was there a hole? Or was it a glitch? I want to see this. I think it was a glitch, but... Let's see. Okay, it was a glitch. Okay. They got my heel.
Nice.
Or am I overweight? No. Must be one of their little abilities. Yeah, it was.
This is Silvio Tran, setting a new record for the Grand Colonial Bellhop's Laundry Cart League. If you're listening to this, you're listening to history. And Daltrey, as we agreed, when I win, you're scraping terror ray shit off the windows for the rest of your contract. And you can stow the fear of heights routine because there's no way you're weaseling out of that, pal. Here goes. That's... Move the box! No, not... No!
Huh. Fast travel location. There we go. That's what I wanted to double check for. Chances are I'd come back there for another mission. Hey, there we go. I gotta go to the VIP area.
What floor?
VIP?
You see black hole.
What the hell Spencer been doing?
Please, can't you see my heart is bursting at the seams? I absolutely must go out. A quote from the Sisty Cutlet.
This
I
guy.
voiced a Sisty pig aware that it was going to be slaughtered. Ask me anything at all.
I learned a thing or two about your activities in the
Have you
hotel.
now? Please do go on. Don't leave me in suspense.
I have security footage of you tampering with Helen's last meal.
Tampering? No, no, no. I just happened to be passing through the kitchen and saw a dish that looked good. If being hungry is a crime, you better indict 3/4 of Halcyon.
So, quick question: was it you wanted? Or what was it you wanted with Terry?
That damn
Bile
bellhop
gland.
promised discretion. Well, if you must know, it's an appetite suppressant. How do you think I keep my form so lithe? Terror ray glands keep me from feeling hunger pangs.
If the Terry gland was an appetite suppressant, you wouldn't be hungry if you took it. If you're supposedly good actor, you're not much of a liar. Nice contradiction. Want to add another to the pile, or would you just rather come clean?
I want to add another to the pile. Oh, no. Wait, bah. No use in pretending, is there? As it
I
so
know what you
happens,
had.
I may not have had the terror ray gland acquired for personal use. I may have placed it in Bellamy's meal. But before you indict me, please, just listen. I wasn't trying to kill her.
So you lied. Oh, so you lied about being poisoned. Talk. Oh, this should be good. I can't hear you over the sound of me. Oh, this should be good.
Just listen to me, please. She would have had to eat 6 or 7 of the glands to die. And even then, it would be an extended, arduous process.
Yeah, you seem like a toxicologist, or maybe you played one on the.
No, really, you must listen. I wasn't trying to kill Bellamy. I only wanted her to be incapacitated during the Brown unveiling. With her out of commission, the next available celebrity, myself, would get to host the unveiling. Please think twice about telling the administrator of my misdeeds. If he
I'm telling. What would you want me to say instead? I'm not sure about it. Maybe I'll flip a card. Nah.
What
telling
will
you the
happen when
truth.
all of the great actors are gone, Inspector? Who will replace us? No one. That's who. There will be nothing on the aether waves but serials starring
Yep, it's worth it. You make me sick. You make me sick. But maintains his innocence of her murder. You should report. Grand Colonial. I think. Right? Did I do the right thing? No, of course I didn't. Lobby.
What floor?
Wait, what?
Next up.
Where do I get it? Oh, no, I talked to him throughout my suite. This thing.
Inspector.
I've completed
Excellent.
into the
I
poisoner.
trust you have a name for our poison.
Spencer Woolrich confessed to the crime.
Oh, I am disappointed. I'd always believed Mr. Woolrich a man of high character. It pains me to order the arrest and detention of someone I admired. I'd like you to continue investigating Helen's murder. You've found the poisoner, but her killer remains at large. Oh, and let me give you some advice. Look into Cedric Kincannon. He's hiding something. I'm sure of it.
I'll be back. Promoted! Alright. Just do it. Almost level 40, guys. Actually, never mind. I can fast travel from here. I think, right? Oh god. Yeah. Yeah, let's talk to Kincannon. We'll do that other stuff later.
Why, if it isn't the inspector, I was hoping you'd swing by. Here for my alibi, I assume.
First, I want an explanation for that nonsense
Another
outside.
murder? Drunk raptidons? Black hole birdie practicing his hacking in the middle of the street? Stop me if it's one of those, or I'll just keep guessing.
I had a run-in with some slug agents.
Sounds as though you've already sorted it out your...
How did thugs get their hands on slug gear?
Slug uniforms do seem to go missing from the hotel laundry with impressive regularity. Now ask yourself this. Why would anyone give thugs slug gear and send them after...
Clearly, whoever's behind this wants me to pit me against Slug. Somebody out there is trying to smear your good name. No.
Right again, Inspector. But I can't fathom who would benefit from tarnishing my reputation like
You? Gosh, could it be possibly to be the administrator? How dumb do you think I am? I asked the questions here, and I didn't ask for a
that's
suspect.
good. That's very good, Inspector. I like this. Dominant, aggressive, The man in charge. So, as you've deduced, I did not send anyone from Slug after you, nor is it likely they assigned themselves that task. Still, I am sorry for the trouble, Inspector. With that settled, I assume you'll want to know where I was.
Damn right I do.
Let's see. That night, I was... torturing Elliot Nasser for information on missing cargo. That was a messy one. Didn't break until nearly noon the next day. Can you imagine?
And where would I find Elliot Nasser to verify that?
An excellent question. I had his body dropped off the edge of the land complex.
So you
I'm
can't.
not sure what happened to it from there, scientifically speaking. Maybe it dissolved? Ultimately, though, it doesn't matter. You'd be a fool to believe me, regardless of what I told you. People lie. And I am, incriminatingly, people.
Then how am I supposed to trust anything you say? So your alibi is that you were busy murdering someone else. Wow, you're a real piece of shit. Come on, Cedric, I'm trying to clear your murder here. So your alibi is that you were busy
Which,
murdering
as I
someone
said,
else.
you should not trust. If it helps, however, you might consider pursuing not my means, but my motive. Why in the name of the architect would I kill Halcyon Helen? She was making me a fortune.
I'm not sure yet, but if you do have a motive, I'm going to uncover it. Bet you'd make a killing selling tickets to her funeral. I'm not sure yet. So Helen's death is not a
I'm
net
considering a
loss.
line of commemorative merchandise. Still, that's nothing compared to what Helen would have made us in the long run. I'd offer to assist you in your work, but I have a mystery of my own.
I take it the guy you tortured wasn't the source of your missing
Oh,
cargo
Elias
then.
stole from me, all right. Alas, you're right in that his was a singular, isolated incident, and as such, does not resolve a concerning broader trend. Items are disappearing from Slug's storage and processing warehouse. The thefts began a week before Helen's unfortunate death, and there have been more instances since. Before you ask, I know the difference between cargo going missing and cargo going missing. This is...
What's the connection?
I'm not sure. I'm only confident there is one. That the thefts began mere days before Helen's untimely demise is an extraordinary coincidence. I'm not a man who believes in happenstance, Inspector. I do not trust it.
Really, dumb luck's done a lot for me. I don't know what that means, but it's clearly a fool's errand arguing with you. I guess I can't guarantee the theft isn't
I
related.
certainly wouldn't. Regardless, this will be fun. You out in the field, chasing down leads. Me, scheming in my office, preparing to unspeakably mangle the perpetrator.
I'll say this once, whoever's behind this is going to jail, not to you. What? Okay, this is so funny. Me scheming my office, pretending to unspeakably mangle the perpetrator. Whoever's behind this going to jail, not to you. I feel like I shouldn't say no to a violent crime lord. Just no unspeakable mangling in front of me. I like to commit my own horrific bodily harm, thanks.
Oh, I never subcontract out that type of work, Inspector. You'll want to speak with Ella Tinsley, the warehouse foreman. I've cleared her as a suspect myself, but should she refuse to cooperate, shoot her.
Okay.
No, I'm joking. If she won't cooperate, tell me and I will shoot her. And do feel free to search my office for clues while you're here. Don't hold back on my account.
Good.
Was there
Why does Ludovico hate you so
the
much?
original incident? Well, I made him an offer he should have refused.
And now he regrets doing business with you?
An excellent deduction, Inspector. Our combative relationship stems from paperwork, mundanely enough. Rizzo's contracted sublet to construct the Eridanos atmospheric complex. Had Lou wanted Rizzo's to retain full control of Eridanos, he shouldn't have skimmed the revised contract I sent him. Lou's an administrator, for law's sake. I thought he would adore all the fine print I added.
Hmm. That's terrible, but also hilarious. Anyone who misses a trap that isn't obvious isn't fit for matchmaking. So you tricked
Think
him.
of it this way. It was a test, and he failed. It was
Ah.
all perfectly legal, too, which irked Lou to no end. My power grab, as Lou called it, planted the seed of hatred. And Lou, obsessed with what should have been, has made sure to water it daily with his bitterness and anger.
Nurturing grudges is an ugly thing. You should make peace with them. You did steal. I'm sure all the sniping you do at each other helps. I'll let these two
Such
just
as?
deal with as children. I have more questions. Did you have any dealings with
few.
Helen?
Helen was strangely curious about the private business operations around Eridanos. She said it was role research, but how much business know-how does one actor truly need for an action picture? I also arranged to have Helen supplied with mag picks, bypass shunts, and other hacking tools. She wanted to buy in bulk.
That didn't strike you as
That she bought
suspicious?
in bulk? Not particularly. It takes time to learn to use tools like that deftly. I wonder, did she run out of time in the end?
If you didn't kill her, any idea who would want her dead?
That is the question, isn't it, Inspector? Tell me, do you really believe Helen's death was a mere crime of passion? Or one of petty career jealousy?
I'm not willing to rule out anything yet. I'm not here to play games,
Good.
Cedric.
That's good, Inspector. Because whoever did kill Helen is not going to come forward so easily.
You know more
I
than you're
might.
telling me.
I just might. Your point, Inspector?
Only time, Monty. It's not a good look for a murder suspect.
Am I an official suspect then? Intriguing. I'll look forward to how it all plays out. Be very careful, Inspector. I'd very much like to see you still around for the grand finale, whenever it comes, whatever shape it takes. What
Nope.
or who?
You're one of Eridanos' major players, it only makes sense.
Understandable. A man of my standing would naturally be tied up in all this,
Mm-hmm.
whether he wishes to be or not. Now then.
Nope. I'm gonna go search your shit, though. Ooh!
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Huh. Oh, shit, I had the right gun.
A cursory fingerprint analysis shows this display case was recently opened or closed.
That gun on the bottom looks special. Has it been
Confirmed.
customized?
The grip has been modified for a specific wielder, most likely the rifle's owner. Additionally, the plasma
Oh.
rifle sights appear to have been realigned to better accommodate a shooter with slight myopia in one eye.
Oh-ho! Analyze the
fingerprints belong
fingerprints.
to Cedric Kincannon.
As I expected. Conclude.
Oh, admiring my rifle. Had it custom fitted by a woman on Monarch.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This copy of TK contains 142 fewer pages than a standard copy. The missing pages were likely removed to create sufficient space for the hidden listening device inside.
Oh, engineering. Short-range transmission capabilities. The receiver must be somewhere
You
nearby.
figured that out just by looking at it? Huh. We ought to talk shop one of these days.
Inspector, please consider speaking into the device in order to trace the transmission and reveal the receiver's location.
Speak into the bug. Whoever's listening, I'm coming for you.
Ominous threat transmitted. Transmission analysis complete. While the precise location of the receiver could not be pinpointed, it has been narrowed down to a smaller, approximate range.
How long has this been here?
Inconclusive. However,
Damn.
there is a minor accumulation of dust particles present on the book's uppermost surface.
Examine the
The
surrounding
area within
area.
a 0.5 meter radius of the book possesses a dust coating comprised of at least twice the number of particles.
It's not very dusty then. Must have been placed fairly recently. Wild guess. The blood was planted roughly a week before Helen's
That
death.
is highly likely, Inspector.
Conclude.
What's that you found? No, wait, don't tell me. Let's save it for the big reveal once you've solved the case.
Yep. Absolutely, you son of a bitch. You're going down. You're going down. Alright. Receiver's location. Let's go hit the receiver's location first.
If I were the killer, I'd hide the body in one of those crates. No one would find it for years.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Transmission endpoint discovered. The receiver in this book matches due to the high level of foot traffic.
Unable to turn. Ew, how long has this been on the
Based on
ground?
the accumulated mix of sludge and detritus.
Approximately
The
a week
receiver
before. Okay. We'll take it. Nasty, but we'll got it.
Buy a bunk, huh? I think I'll stick to my cabin, thanks.
Because that's what we're doing, right? Yeah, question. Hey. Welcome to Grand Colonial Hotel.
Sorry
Oh,
about
crap.
that. I'll buzz you right in. Feel free to have a look around, sir.
Hey, you think they keep any spare parts down here? Just wondering.
For what? What are you trying to build? Big place? Big place? Close the lobby doors. Slug guard. Alright, let's go up.
You're the inspector,
Ella.
aren't you? Boss Kincannons said you'd be by about the cargo that's been going missing. Gosh, this is so neat. A real-life inspector. What's that like? Have you solved any mysteries yet? Ever had to shoot a suspect?
Multiple times. I've had to take down a few perps, yeah. I call it closing a case, and it's the best part of my job.
Case? Just like a real inspector. Right, so the missing cargo. How can I help your investigation?
What's the culprit been
That's the
stealing?
weird part. There's no pattern, far as I can tell. The thefts don't make sense. I ask you, who would steal a handful of Spacer's Choice Sabers, so dull they can barely cut mud, but leave the spectrum black? Ugh,
Spectrum
who would
Black.
be desperate enough to want to steal a Spacer's Choice Saber, full stop?
Sounds like a perp's not fencing the stolen goods. The criminal mind is strange and unknowable. Low-class scum who can't tell the Spectrum Black from a nanospank.
Ugh, nanner spank. Don't spit in my mouth and tell me it's banana flavored. Then there's the most recent theft. 5 boxes of pens and a couple of sodas. I can't decide which one's sadder.
See what you mean by there not being a pattern. Low on ink. It's both. Both are
I
sadder.
wish they hadn't stolen the blue pens. We can never keep enough of those in stock.
Who has access to
Everyone
the
here in
cargo?
freight storage and processing, for a start. Thing is, the cargo is going missing before the shipments even get to the warehouse. Best I can figure, it's probably getting lost in the shipping yard. As for who has access there, Benton Chan, he's the shipping yard manager. He told me it's mainly just the loading automechs that handle cargo.
Mainly. Could Benton have
Nah,
anything to do with it?
Benton's too lazy for crime. The extra work would kill him. Last time I asked him to check the automechs, the whole head told me he couldn't help because he was dead.
Jesus. Hard to argue with
Yeah,
that.
especially when he kept shouting, "Dead people can't hear anything," at me. On the bright side, I'm sure the dead won't mind if you decide to check those loading automechs out yourself.
Yep, I'll take a look.
Hopefully, you're mechanically inclined.
Always. Any idea why someone would want to bug Cedric's
Maybe they're
office?
keen on cashing out and want to go as painfully as possible. I don't know. Boss Kincannon's office is where he holds most of his meetings with important folks like Miss Helen. Just
Okay.
about all negotiations happen in his office too. Vendor pricing, major purchase orders, rentals for construction projects, you name it.
Okay.
Oh, before I forget, I figured you might want to access my terminal, so
Oh, you are refreshingly well
I
prepared.
wish you were being sarcastic.
Let's see here. Hack terminal. Just cuz. Much experience. Alright. To Tinsley from Chan. Pen soda. I'll never understand where you get the energy to care about this shit, Tinsley. I don't know what to tell you. Pretty much the only ones that handle any cargo are the auto mechanicals. You can come look at them if you want, but even I have better things to do than to help exact justice on a voided damned pen thief. Benton, we're missing cargo again. Just random shit. This time we lost five boxes of blue pens and a couple of purple berry sodas. I can't see a pattern. We got all those dead eye MK2s with the other day, and not one of them went missing. What? Mark 2s. Jesus. So it's not like the skimmer's going for the most expensive cargo. As far as I can tell, shit's getting skimmed from the crates before they make it inside freight storage and processing. Could someone be breaking into the shipping yard at night? You think? Return. Incoming. Ella. Tell whoever snuck over to the shipping yard and messed with the loading automechs to go to hell, will ya? Those things break down enough as it is. And I'll be damned if I'm getting haul cargo around myself. Outgoing. In that case, there must be a problem with the automechs. I'll swing by when I can and see what's malfunctioning. Pencil, purple berries. Okay, but you have to admit, it's a little funny to see an automech dance. Not my fault they're so damn easy to hack. Seriously, a primal could do it. Oh. Here's a list of what's gone missing so far, or at least everything I've noticed. See what I mean by there not being a pattern. Soda, pens, milk. 300 small portrait images with Woolrich Spencer. Handle with care. Law, would I like to fold these in half? 3 marks, 7 cranial protectors. 7 sets of protective clothing with harnessing. Okay, that's big. Case lemon. Blasting agent. Dark matter bard. Nanospank. Ask you, Benton, who would steal Nanospank? Let alone pictures of Spencer Woolrich. If the thief wasn't skimming from Cedric Kincannon of all people, I figured they were doing it for kicks and giggles. Ooh. That stuff would be good. Alright. Yeah! Nailed it. Alright, let's go check out these mechanicals.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Inspector, this loading automechanical's programming does not match factory default settings. The standard defensive protocol has been modified to include an additional trigger.
Define standard
For Type
defensive protocol.
T19 cargo transport automechanicals, defensive protocol is triggered by attempted interference with cargo, or its transportation, or attempted destruction of the unit. Once triggered, defensive protocol targets the perpetrator and applies lethal force until the target has been deceased for a minimum of 3 minutes.
Identify the
There's
new
a
trigger.
directive in place to initiate defensive protocol should an unsanctioned data log installed in this automechanical be removed.
Scan for
Slug
signs of unusual
automechanical
behavior.
maintenance records indicate this particular unit is frequently reported as out of position or missing for periods of time.
Just have a look inside.
Loading automechanical unit K-14 is fully operational at 99% power. Please designate the cargo to be transported and its destination. How can this automechanical assist you?
Lockpick.
Access panel is open. Please be sure to close the access panel when you are done.
Engineering, disable the failsafe.
Failsafe successfully disabled. Kill mode deactivated.
View the most recently added data log.
Ejecting data log 17C.
Conclude.
Unit entering standby mode.
Alright, let's listen to what this is. Here we go. A data log from a hacked automechanical showing someone reprogrammed the automech to steal cargo from Slug. The instructions were to steal shipment 6875 as well as additional randomized shipments every 1 to 4 days. Return to Cedric. So the shipping box plus random ones. See, that's a good way to do it. That is a good way to do.
Inspector, do...
I solved your cargo skimming issue.
Ooh, I love this part. The big reveal. So tell me, what happened?
You've got a serious security problem.
What makes you say that?
Someone bypassed the loading mech security system and rewired them to skim random goods.
Damn, you're good.
He did it himself.
Hacking the automex. So that was our skimmer's game. But why? Everything that was stolen has seemed random. I certainly see no pattern.
The theft was random, except for a single shipment.
So, our culprit had something specific they wished to acquire, and used the random theft as a smokescreen. I must say, Inspector, you've done excellent work on this case. Then that just leaves how the culprit knew where their true target would be, or indeed, that Slug would soon possess it.
Sneak. Check
Okay,
your pocket.
that's very impressive. Don't ever touch me again. Am I right to think what you found in my office earlier was the other half of this listening device?
Sure was, and whoever this device belongs to, that's our culprit.
Not quite, Inspector. That listening device belongs to me. I lent it to Halcyon Helen to assist her with role research.
And she used it to research Slug shipments instead. Helen can't be behind the theft, she's dead. I get it, she died before she could deactivate the mech that she hacked.
That, or she never intended it to stop. Impossible to know now. Unbelievable. I helped her. Gave her whatever she needed. I thought we were doing each other a good turn.
You helped her make money for Slug, you mean?
As though Helen herself didn't profit from her work. Please, this is a betrayal, Inspector. I do not take betrayal lightly. Helen should consider herself very lucky indeed that she is already among the dead. And that some other bastard beat me to putting her in the ground.
It seems we found your motive, Cedric.
Yes, I suppose we have. There is, however, a slight chronological incongruency to it. I now have a motive to kill Halcyon Helen, but Halcyon Helen is already dead. If I'd known Helen was stealing from me, I may very well have killed her, or had her killed. Alas, I did not.
Or maybe you did know, and this is all a show for my
Oh,
benefit.
that is good, Inspector. Now you are thinking in the manner you must if you intend to get to the bottom of this mess. I wish you luck with your investigation, though I doubt you'll need it. You'll find Helen's murderer. I'm confident of that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must find a way to excise my anger that minimally damages my business empire. I expect it will involve shooting quite a lot of guns.
Another one down. Alright, that is it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you in the next one. See ya!